Hello fellow gamers, welcome back to the channel. And today we're on part 2 of my attempt at a Deathless run for Sifu. This is the second level of the game, and the boss here is Sean the Fighter. He's much more challenging than Fajar the Botanist, or Fahar the Botanist. It's most especially harder on his second phase. So this is the level and it's appropriately called the Club.
Party. Back off! Come on! Bring it on! No way!
I'll be doing a shortcut here because my gaming skills are not exactly top tier. I'm just a regular dude playing games. Shortcuts make it way easier for us mere mortals. So the shortcuts decrease the chance of me dying because the encounters with the enemies are lessened. So essentially, you can skip enemies, is what I'm trying to say. If you wanted to see a complete run or a 100% deathless run, let me know in the comments below and I'll do a video on it. I swear to God, the enemies in this sequence are so annoying, especially when you trigger the mini boss type. You know, the one that turns into a Super Saiyan. She's frustratingly annoying too. But I found a way to cheese her. You'll see here. Here's the first jade statue for this level. So for this run, I think I used it all on focus regain. If that's one of the tools I use to defeat Sean here. So my focus meter fills up more quickly every time I duck or avoid enemy strikes. Every time you do a successful bobbing or weaving, and I'll be using a lot of bobbing and weaving during my fight with Sean, as you will see later. So here's the shortcut. There are enemies here still, but they are much more manageable. And there are fewer of them here. As you can see there, I was trying to avoid triggering his Super Saiyan mode. Instead of using the takedown buttons, I just grounded and pounded him. So there's the second jade statue, and I use it for another focus regain reward. This next sequence will have a lot of enemies. It's like the scene from the warehouse from the first level. There are about 8 or 9 baddies here and 1 mini boss.
You're about to meet this. You'll regret that.
Having a weapon here is really helpful. But if you're a badass, you can try and go at it with your bare hands.
Careful, he's got him.
Let's go into the field. fear death. The winner becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
I find that I can defeat these mini bosses without a weapon because I can time the combos more instinctively. I don't know, when you play this game for a long time, you sort of get a feel for the moves of the combos more if you're barehanded. The next mini boss is really annoying too. But I also found a way to cheese her a little bit. You'll see here. So bring a weapon from the last fight and throw it at her to stun her. You can drop her and her weapon to the ground because fighting her with that stuff is so frustratingly annoying. Ah, these two.
End of the road.
You look like you can fight. Show
They are the last enemy encounter before the boss fight. Kinda cheese them too. They're so annoying. Before I found a way to efficiently kill them, I always die here. By the way, if you're enjoying this run, please do hit the like button. It would truly help me out with the algorithm god. Thank you. So as always, before the boss fight, there's the Jade statue. And sure enough, I also used it on Focus Regain.
Sifu, my arms are yours. Leave. I recognize that uniform. It represents a school for the weak and evil.
So the fight with Sean is the most difficult for me, especially his second phase. For most part of the first level, you are conditioned to duck by using LB or L1 plus the down movement on the left stick. But the sweeps were hardly used by the enemies on the first level, and the controls for avoiding sweeps are LB or L1 plus the up movement. So in a way, I was conditioned to always use LB plus down and not LB plus up. And believe me, he'll be sweeping a lot on his second phase. But I mitigated that by unlocking the skill ground counter. So every time I got swept by Sean, I get to counter his attack and sweep him myself. You'll see later what I mean. As you can see there, I was putting my focus attack to task. That'll help a lot in defeating him. I'll be using that more on his second phase. here we go.
You're almost as good as yet.
Tried to focus attack him, but I didn't notice that I was empty at that moment. There's the sweep, and there's the counter. When his life meter goes down to half, he will go crazy. As you can see there, I was really using up my focus attacks to damage him significantly.
Bring it on.
And there you have it. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done already. I would truly appreciate it. To see my Deathless run for the next level, click this next video.